Yo, freedom seekers, what is up? It's Monday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for another episode of Coffee and Cash. Yo guys, super stoked. Another Monday morning here with you to talk about the newest things that are happening in the affiliate marketing industry, some of the best offers that are dropping on the Digistore24 platform, and any of the big news that you need to hear about. Before we go any further, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with anybody that might need this or help. Quick 15 minutes to start your Mondays off right so you can get to work and you can make some of that money. So, end of episode today, right? I guess last week we sort of teased a little bit about some of the things that I learned at Copy Accelerator. One of those pieces of information was taught to me by Alex Cattoni. Super huge name, super great audience, super great information. We're going to drop that at the end of this episode, so make sure you stay tuned. Before we get there, let's talk about some offers that you might need to check out. All of the main offers that I want to talk to you guys about today are very similar. I picked 3 offers that are supplements, 3 offers that are TSLs, 3 offers that have a very clean feel to them. So it's not overly pushy or aggressive. It's not something that's going to hurt your reputation if you're trying to be an affiliate that brings a lot of value as well. With all 3 of these offers, if it were me promoting them, I'd probably try to drop a little bit of knowledge on the front end before I even sent the link. So maybe that's a little bit longer video explaining some of this stuff, or maybe that's just a newsletter they're a part of consistently so that they're primed to receive this information. Because like I said, it is a TSL and it's not overly aggressive or pushy or salesy. So let's talk about it. Let's jump into them, right? They're great offers. This first one, Beliv, B-E-L-I-V, right? It's a great offer. It's about blood sugar support. It's a TSL again, like I said. Some of the numbers it's seeing, right? An average order value, $69, and they're giving out a commission rate of 65%. Blood sugar, it does a lot. Like if you have a specific audience, right? You know that this is a blood sugar buyer, like great. They have diabetes, great. But some other relevant audiences that you might want to address this to, you know, older audiences generally, right? Sometimes even people like, if you might have a keto list, like some of those people are the reason they're doing keto, so they're trying to control their blood sugars. Maybe just a general health list as well, right? Super cool, great offer. We're seeing great numbers. And this one is a TSL. There's another offer in the marketplace that if you're looking for a VSL that is blood sugar, I'm going to recommend to you. It's Blood Sugar Blaster. This is a great offer. It's been around for a while now, and it's a consistent proven winner. Does great with email. I know it's been run a lot with native. Great offer. The second offer, OcuPrime, right? OcuPrime, this is a great vision support supplement. And just like the last, very clean, gives it a very scientific feel to it. This can be a very similar audience, right? All 3 of these offers we're going to talk about today, you could almost run them in tandem on the same list, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you still probably see great numbers all throughout. OcuPrime has a similar AOV, sitting around that $69 range. 65% is what they're giving out in their commissions. It's a great one. The last one we're going to talk about is Sonovel. So Sonovel is a hearing support. So we've talked now about blood, vision, and hearing, the big 3 for the elderly generation, right? I guess 4th would be gums. But these are some great offers that you should take a look at. That Sonovel actually has a higher AOV at $294, right? Giving out 65% commission. Like I said, it is a TSL. If you're in the mood for a VSL that is a vision support, we have Sonofit, which is a great one, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more pushy on it. And so check those out. Let's go to what we hinted at the beginning, Alex Cattoni from the Copy Posse. Now, if you're not following her, I would highly suggest you follow her. I think her tagline is making marketing a little bit less douchey. And so she really connects to like a different vibe. So it's not the same dude copywriter or the dude that's just like, make money, make money, bro. And so it was a good change of pace for me to follow. She did a great job speaking. She's got a great stage presence. And what she spoke about was her, and I'm going to say in her words, omnichannel domination, right? Omnichannel domination. What does that mean? She is a content master. She produces so much content. She's producing on LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm sure she's got an email list as well, right? So that's everywhere. You can't escape her. And what she really spent the time doing was talking to us about how she does it. How is that possible? She's done all this content and she doesn't like being necessarily in front of the camera and spending all of her time on that. So what she's done is she's focused every month. She spends 2 days, right? She said she tried to do it one day. She tried to do like 80 pieces of content. and about killed herself. So she spreads it out now between 2 days. And over those 2 days, she films everything that she needs. One of the important things that she points out really is that you should pick your hero channel, or the channel that is where you're going to be the very, very best. That's really going to be your focus. And you can focus there, create your content. And after that, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you can repurpose. Now, you can't repurpose everything. You're going to have to make some TikTok specific content. You're going to have to make some Instagram specific content, but she can bulk do a lot of her work just by having her one content channel. And for her, right, she says it's important to pick a content channel that you vibe with, right, that you get. And she thinks that YouTube is the best. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons why she thinks if you're going to be a content creator, YouTube is the best and it will be the future. So with her YouTube spiel that she gave us, right, she talked about how the reason YouTube is going to be dominating is because of how well they pay the content provider, right? And so even with like, she was talking about, I think it was like YouTube shorts and TikTok shorts per view, it was like TikToks was paying 2 cents to what YouTube was paying like a couple of dollars. And so it's just like huge, massive amount. And so she says that as more people start looking at this and see that YouTube is paying people better, content creators are going to move to YouTube, right? And because they're moving to YouTube, things are going to get better on YouTube. More and more people are going to go there because that's where all the content creators are focusing their attention. So the best content is going to be there. The other reason she really loves YouTube is because it's a giant search engine, right? It's way better than just like simple hashtags or something, or looking up a challenge on TikTok. You can almost use your SEO-like techniques to improve your YouTube ratings and rankings. And so you can really increase your following with a strategic like attack. And so it's really great. The way she does it is she does like once a month, she'll do one long hour video, right? One long hour video that's typically like with a guest or somebody on there. She'll talk to them. And then she'll do 4 shorter pieces of content, right? That 8 to 12 minute mark. Usually those 8 to 12 minutes are going to be something like maybe a tutorial or something like that. And then from there, she chops up that 8 to 12 minute piece. She chops up her hour long piece and makes a lot of her content. Then, of course, there's other things that she has to do. She's going to jump out there and make some TikTok specific stuff because TikTok's just so quick and so fast, and also so changes so quick, right? You have to a lot of times be part of the trend with the right song, with the right background. And so you can't just like plan that and then go. You really got to stay up to date with it and on top of it. I really think that it's important, like she was saying, to pick your channel. And this is where you're going to win. This is where you're going to dominate. And then use all of your other channels as a driver to that, right? So if you have TikTok, really TikTok is going to be about just getting eyeballs on you and people getting to know you. So the content that you're going to put out on TikTok isn't going to be super in-depth teaching people things. It's really going to be just like fun, cool, here's my face. Maybe they like me. Okay, now drive them from there, right? It's like your Instagram where you can get a little bit longer of a story, a little bit longer, right? You can do posts, whereas like TikTok, the posts sort of suck, right? But you can get to Instagram, and then in Instagram, you can do more still graphics and more content written there. And then all that's driving now gets you to that 8 to 12 minute tutorial, right? So get you that 8 to 12 minute tutorial where I'm teaching you and you're learning. Now that you sort of trust me and you feel like I'm an expert, you're going to tune into my YouTube live that's going to be an hour long, and there you can really pitch. And this is something that was very interesting, I thought. She said that usually when YouTube is deciding where to place its ads, where do you think they're going, right? And she says usually towards a longer piece of content. Now, why is that? Why would they go towards a longer piece of content? It's because the person who is on TikTok, right, they're not really there to buy anything. But if somebody's there for a half hour listening to you talk, it means they have a very specific problem and they're looking for an answer. So they're all ready to buy. So there's going to be better conversions there. And one of the things that I really vibed with, she said, I'm going to paraphrase it, but she said that a small, very focused audience that's very intent and very committed to you is way more powerful than a huge audience that just sort of occasionally likes your stuff. And so it's not always the biggest deal to have your 150K followers on Instagram. You could do just as much money with a much smaller YouTube audience because those people are really, really in need of your help. So that's what I've got for you today. Next week, we're going to be talking about a big time person that I met at the Copy Accelerator. Very interesting, was not somebody I expected to speak with, but it's going to be something that we've never talked about on the show. And so tune in. Until then, right, if you have any questions, affiliates at Digistore24.com. And remember, open minds, open hearts equals open wallets.